Good afternoon, everyone. This Sunday afternoon, we are going to elaborate 5 frugal habits of healthy people, given to us by Google. 5 frugal habits of wealthy people. Now, wealthy people always save wealth, and that is how they become wealthy. As you know, the Warren Buffett in his 13 Habits has emphasized very emphatically about frugality, and he acts frugal. Last time he went to a restaurant to entertain his friend. They did not go to 5 star, 7 star restaurant, plenty restaurant, spend couple of $100, but they went to McDonald's, spent $3.98 for two jumbo burgers. He always wears very cheap and for a long time his suit. He doesn't have hundreds of pairs of suits like Trump has. So he believes in frugality, and he believes very emphatically that if you're frugal then and then, your money will stay with you. If you're prodigal instead of frugal, prodigal, then your money will actually give you bye bye and will go to somewhere else, kitty. Your money is going to bid you goodbye. And if you don't want your money to bid you goodbye and to say hello to someone else, then you be frugal. So, 5 habits of wealthy people. Number 1, budgeting. According to Google, the rich people, the wealthy people always actually go by the budget. They don't spend their money haphazardly, slipshod way, or we can say, that on absolutely an orderly way, but very, very orderly way. They always make the budget, and according to the budget, they are going to spend the money, not limitless amount of money, but budgeting that if their budget says spend only 1,000 US dollars, then they are going to stop at $1,000 mark. They are not going to go for 1,001. It is not like that they keep their wallets string open and just keep on spending without counting, without budgeting, without any kind of orderly manner. Number 2, using rewards and coupons. Whatever they will look at the Sunday newspaper and whatever the things are on available, and 15%, 20%, 30% discounts given, 30% off is given, buy one get one free is given, or you have earned some kind of points in Reliance, for example. You are going to use those things, so your monthly grocery or weekly grocery will save you around 30 to 40%. They don't think in terms of short term. They always think in terms of long term. They will make this kind of argument that if you save $25 every week, then in 1 month you are saving $100. And remember, 1 year 12,000, and in 5 years you are going to save 1,200, and in 5 years you are going to save $5,000. And if you have invested this $5,000 prudently, that $5,000 will turn into 6,000 or 7,000 a year. And in 5 years, and in 25 years, this money would be about 50,000 US extra dollars for you in your pocket. Point number 5, focus on necessity. They don't spend money on unnecessary articles, unnecessary paraphernalia, unnecessary things. They buy the goods and groceries which they need. They don't actually tie up their money in the things which they don't need, or they need once in a while in the blue moon. So, necessity. Buy every single thing that you need on the daily basis, and don't buy anything that you need perhaps twice a year or once a year. These people actually insist that we should forego those things which we need once or two or twice a year. Unnecessarily buying those things means you are tying up your money and you are losing your money in the things that you have bought which are not necessary for you, absolutely unnecessary. You are losing your principal amount plus whatever the profit or whatever the interest you were going to make, both are gone. Point number 3, invest, don't waste. If you have extra amount of money, don't think about buying a car and don't think about going to the trip and don't think about having a bigger refrigerator and bigger things and gold and all that, but go and invest. Don't waste, invest. Investment means whatever you are buying. You are not buying, you are purchasing. Difference between buying and purchasing is when you buy something, it is not for sale. It is for your personal utilization. But purchase something, that means you are going to sell back. So purchase home, purchase land, purchase gold, or park your money in stock, bond, share, or if you don't find anything and if you don't have any kind of talent about the market magics and the market mantras, then go to the bank and put your money in the fixed deposit, and that would be also a big, good, safe and sound investment. Saving, not spending. Whatever the money they make, they try to save as much as possible. Whatever money they save, they invest it. Don't waste it. So their focus is always on the saving, not on the spending. Most people in the world have this tendency that whatever the saving they have, they will go out and spend it. They are itching for shopping. They will go to the shopping market and they will buy something and then they are going to flaunt. They're going to flaunt that, look, I bought new jewelry, and look, I bought new mobile, and I bought new clothes. But this is all stupidity. You spend, say, for example, 25,000 to 30,000 to 50,000 rupees on the mobile. Even 1 lakh rupees on mobile, there's the most stupid people in the world. This 100,000 rupees on the mobile is going to give you only the same kind of service that 25 or 20,000 rupees on the mobile gives you. It is not going to make you fly. It is not going to make you engineer. It is not going to make you genius. It is not going to make you to stand first in your final examination. It is not going to increase your income. It is not going to increase your IQ. It is a stupid way to waste your money. So these are the 5 habits of wealthy people. Thank you for listening. See you again next time. Until then, God bless everyone on this planet. Bye.